For such a small place, Camp de Mar's got some really good parking facilities. There's two quite close to the beach where we are now, and we managed to park in there today. But if that's full, then just out near to the golf course there's a really big car park there. And then from the car park there's a children's play area, and then a nice little walk down to the beach. And it's on two sides of a little torrente, a little stream, which I'm not sure whether it's going to have any water in or not. We were up in Soyer a few days ago, and there was lots of water in the streams there. It's very early in the season, but you can see a shop open there already selling the beach workwear, and we've got the workers cutting the grass and getting everything ship shape, ready for the start of the new season.
It hasn't rained for a while though, has it?
It hasn't rained since last week really, and it was, but we've had a lot of rain and a lot of snow. Reservoirs are full, which is great news. That means pretty much water's okay for the summer. And the season's really just about to kick off. Just about, of course, it's not quite. Down here now. And this particular beach has got an island very close, and there's actually a bridge over to the island. There's a restaurant there, and we tried to go for coffee, and absolutely said no. They really want you to be paying to have a table and have a meal there, spend a little bit of money. So we've not quite managed it yet. I don't think we're going for a meal today, but it does actually look as though we're going for a coffee. There's no easy way onto that bridge. They mustn't be open yet. But this is the beach, Camp de Mar, and you can see that we have had some rain, and so the sand has been washed away into the sea. That will all sort of get filled in as the season begins and the wind blows the sand, and maybe even somebody from the island. So we start by turning left and having a look to see what, if anything, is actually open yet. So, the big beach bar here looks not ready, but the one next to it's got some cushions out, so that's certainly open. Or already opening up. It's fairly early in the morning, it's only just turned 11 o'clock, so we have managed to get out a little bit earlier. And you can see a lot of workmen up ahead working on the H10 Blue Mar Hotel. Not quite open yet, and I don't think they're opening quite yet. We're just getting everything ready there. Have a little walk around there, because for us it's coffee time, so it'd be nice if we could find somewhere for coffee.
We sat upstairs here once, didn't we?
We did. We went to the restaurant just up above there.
We had a lovely lunch, didn't we?
We had a nice lunch. I think it might have been a little bit on the expensive side, but you're paying here for the views, so do expect to pay a little bit more. And boy, they've got a bit of a job on there. A lot of decking needs to be replaced. Cyclists out. And the Camp de Mar Restaurante Beach Club is open, so we could perhaps go down. Well, we did find a really nice situation for a coffee there, and it's overlooking the beach with the little island there and the restaurant on the island. It's not open yet. There actually been some work on the gangplank that leads you up to it. One thing I did notice though is that there is one of these little cruise ships, cruise boats going round, and it's anchored off the island there, and it's got a few people on board, so it's Cruise Cormoran. And just looking down on the beach, there's a few people braving it, some even paddling in the sea. So we're going to have a little walk along the beach here, along this beach, and then around the hotel along the... Oh my goodness, somebody's just dived in the sea. Oh. Rather him than me. Anyway, Lisa's just been making a video to send to all of her friends, so she's rapidly WhatsApping that away. But really beautiful down here in Camp de Mar on a Thursday morning. So it isn't even midday yet. And I just love the view here, just looking at the mountains, how they fall into the sea.
No, that boat didn't pick anybody up, I don't think, did it?
No, it hasn't picked anybody up. It's just there are people on board though, and it looks as though he's just taking up his anchor. It's just reversing back now.
The sea looks so beautiful.
The sea's beautiful. It's clear.
Where's that
Perhaps see
swimmer
that a
gone?
little bit more as we go around. He's just sunbathing now, trying to warm up, no doubt. But the workmen are still working. Well, some of them are. The others are just having their little break. So that's where we've just been, the Camp de Mar Comida Mediterranean. $2.90 for a coffee there. Workmen have got quite a job on to sort that mess out.
Let's film this before and after.
Yeah, we'll come back later on. Hotel obviously is closed at the moment, so time to get all of that work done, but I'm guessing they've only got a couple of weeks now before the hotel will want to be open. There is a little bit of a cool breeze in the sun, and out of the breeze it really feels quite warm, but in the shade and you feel the breeze, it does feel a little bit cool. Temperatures obviously then less than 20 degrees. I think that will warm up as the day goes on, and the weather forecast for the rest of the week is for slight improvement of temperatures, going up to back to where they were before when we were in Malaga. So I guess up to 22, 23 degrees. We'll see how that turns out as the week progresses. And the boat's gone, sailing off now, down the island. We will have to do that one day. Do you fancy that?
Going to that restaurant, yes?
No, well, the restaurant, yeah, but no, the boat trip I was talking
Oh, yes,
about.
yeah.
Very loud music coming from somewhere.
Workmen on there, I think.
Yeah, look. Blasting it out over the island, over the beach. Anyway. Got a little bit of a boardwalk here, and then go on to the promenade. It's a little bit choppy out there, but the boat seems to be remarkably stable. It's throwing up a good bow wave. No, actually it is bubbling about a little bit. So maybe we'd have to choose a somewhat calmer day, do you think?
Definitely. I'm not going if it's wavy.
I think they've got a bit of a disco going on that island at the moment. There is a supermarket right on the beach, which is really quite handy if you're planning to spend the day here. You've got all your provisions right at hand. I think that must be a remarkable Eroski. Eroski being the supermarket, it's a Basque supermarket. But to have such a thing right on the beach is really convenient.
365 days a year.
And yeah, it says it's open 365 days a year from 8 in the morning to 11 at night. Oh goodness, some serious opening hours.
I bet you wish you got your shorts on.
I'm not, yeah, I still don't feel that warm actually. I think I need a few more degrees in that temperature. Just have a look around. There's the beach again. I just wanted to come really just to see how nice and clear the water is and how well it comes out.
Buds on here.
Buds on the tree. The water down there is looking really figs. Yeah. Some figs on there from last season, haven't yet dropped off. The sea does look really inviting. Well, perhaps not today, but on another occasion.
What?
Inviting. For a swim, dear? No, not yet. You see there are a few waves, it's not calm yet. I'd rather have the sound of the waves than the sound of the music. It's one of the really big hotels here in Camp de Mar. And just like the hotel we've just been seeing, they're getting themselves ready. They're not ready yet, but they're getting that way. They've got hundreds of sunbeds stacked up there. Doesn't look as though they'll be far off. And there's unusual fencing. No, I suppose it's for the winter to keep people out. That will all disappear.
Maybe open for Easter.
Sorry?
Maybe open for Easter.
Well, I would think so. I mean, the people are actually working on it. Look as though they're getting ready for Easter. Easter's only 2 or 3 weeks away now, isn't it? We'll walk this way.
Much nicer than being at school, isn't it?
It is Thursday.
My day.
Every now and again I do have a thought. This would be, yeah, Anita's Thursday at school. She used to work on a Thursday. You're enjoying yourself then?
Very lucky we are.
These posts here must have been a jetty, and I can't remember whether the jetty was there when we were last here or not.
For the boat?
It'd be for that cruise ship. They need to go somewhere. There is another jetty off by the bridge, by the island there, but I don't think they'd be using that. And the part I'm walking on now has got lots of post holes, that's for the umbrellas, which will come out a little bit later. The rocks here are really rough, really jagged, not nice to walk on. Even with shoes they're not nice to walk on, they're little ankle breakers. But children will like it because there's lots of little pools here. You never know what you're going to find in them. Quite a lot of salt crystals probably. Interesting little walk around. it is, I think this is one of the prettiest bays. This area really is. Now looking at the sea, it is actually quite rough and the wind is quite breezy. We'll carry on walking round. Not really another, which is getting breezy. Not really another beach, but well, just little areas where people do settle themselves down. Even with it being
different colours in the sea.
Yeah, the colours are, even with the breeze and the waves, you can see the beautiful colours, the turquoise is there. And the nice blue skies with the wispy clouds. And the lovely sound of the waves crashing on the rocks. Let's go around this way. Pressure washing on the hotel floor there. Must be getting it ready now.
They're filming to the photos.
Could be. Oh yeah, we could be doing a photo shoot down there. Mallorca has become, over the years, really popular with people filming films, series, advertisements, or even just photographs for magazines, catalogues. And over the years, we've been involved with that. The children have done advertising for catalogues. I've been in some of the adverts which have gone out on TV in different countries.
Film star before you started this?
Yeah. I have even got a mention in the IMDb. If anyone knows what that is, it's the Internet Movie Database, which is where it's the go-to place to find out about any film or series on TV. And not something I've actually appeared in, but something I actually helped with. I do actually get a mention there. It was a former pupil who was looking for a film location for a film that they made, or that they were working on, and I gave them some recommendations. They must have liked something, so
you were in the credits?
I'm in the credits, yeah. Well, I'm in the credits on the IMDb, I'm not sure I'm in the credits of the film. It's been quite interesting that several former students have ended up in the film industry, some making films, some directing films, some starring in films. And we have one former student that has her own film festival. Sandra. Sandra Lipsky. But she has the, oh my goodness, somebody just dived in the water and swimming. Whoa! I hope we got that on film. Yeah, so there's a small film crew in the distance. filming something. I'm not sure what. There's lots of filming going on all over the island for different things. You get a lot of British, a lot of international, actually, German, even Americans coming over here to make videos, films. And one of the reasons is because of the wonderful light. The light here is just perfect for filming. And well, I suppose the scenery as well. I don't think you can discount the scenery. We do have all sorts of different scenery here. So Mallorca has been used to take the part of different places, whether it be somewhere in Morocco or somewhere in Italy or Greece.
I think the Majorca Files is coming back soon as well.
That's one of the things they're actually filming here on the island at the moment, is the Majorca Files. That's a daytime drama series on British television, and I think they're on to now the 3rd season. They had to take a break during the COVID, but we started filming again. And it's, well, it is what it is, but it just does show off Mallorca and this beautiful scenery of Mallorca as they're driving around and doing different things on the island, solving crimes. So we like to watch it and say, oh, we've been there. That's the Majorca Files. It's actually spread not just to the UK, I think it's on TV in different countries as well now. And Mallorca's become such a good location for filming that the local government have decided they should get in on the act. And they've been sponsoring various things. One is to build a new film studio, which is going to be enormous, and it's close to Palmer Pictures, which is the one that's been around for a while. But this one's going to be really big, and they'll have an indoor space where they can set up sets for filming. And that's going to be in Majorca. So we'll have to investigate that as the work progresses. So here's the filming going on down here. I'm probably making video. Steps here, we can get a little bit higher. Always interesting to see how the professionals work. Modelling and trolling. There's somebody definitely videoing down there. Taking still photographs as well. A few more steps.
Really high up here.
Another cameraman down below.
So they have to get permission to film here.
I don't know. Interesting. Let's see why you would unless you're actually modifying it or trying to get sole use, but I don't think they are. And we used to do the photography with the children. They were doing photos for catalogues and for advertising. That was in the days of film, and the photographers would use reels and reels and reels and loads of film. And there used to be a place in Port Alves that did the developing for them. It would all be done on transparencies. There would never be photographs, there'd be transparencies. And so they'd end up with hundreds, thousands of transparencies from a single shoot, and they only wanted a few of them. So we actually have boxes of them at home, tucked away, of our children having their photograph taken at these events. Taking up his camera down there. And we're actually coming towards the end of our walk. We're going to carry on a little bit further. One of the beauties as well here that we do need to get rid of some shadows sometimes, so they use reflected light, so there's a big reflector there to reflect sun's light. You're not having to use light from electrical sources. It just becomes a little bit softer and a lot more natural. Where she dives in.
Speaking English. They are speaking English.
Now the cameraman is going to set it to burst. He'll be taking 15 frames every second as she walks along or runs along there, I guess. There was another one of these slipways here, and they've had it dismantled for some reason. So we've got a cameraman down there videoing how it's all being done. And here she goes.
Catwalk.
It is a different sort of catwalk, isn't it? Don't walk any further to get your feet wet. Well, darling, shall we finish?
What a lovely location to finish.
We have a lot of steps now to climb as we leave the seafront here in Camp de Mar. It's been a lovely walk, beautiful day, beautiful sun, and glistening sea, and something interesting to look at the end with the photography that's going on. So thanks very much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.
Bye.
Bye bye. Just as a little postscript, to get off the beach at this end, it's a few steps to go up. It's a different girl now. Yeah. Well, just to add a postscript to the postscript from the top of the steps.
Just done the 55 steps.
Good title for a film. I think you might need to reduce it a few.
39.
Oh, that's better.
There's a nest in the tree over there.
Beautiful views from up here. Down into the sea. You can see the waves now, but the nice clear waters. and they're still taking photographs down there. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you wherever we are next time.